Hi everyone, Callie here. In this video, I'm going to build set 40697, which is the Love Gift Box, which is the gifts with purchase you could get at the beginning of February 2024 from the LEGO store with purchases of $75 or more. The set is absolutely adorable and I just had to pick up one or maybe two. It has 159 pieces, which is pretty good value for the low threshold. The animal itself is pretty cute. It's debatable what it actually is, and it also comes with two stickers that are interchangeable, so the set has a little bit of customization to it as well. Time to crack open the box and see what's inside. One of my favorite things is absolutely splitting those little seals. It's just so satisfying to me. And inside we've got looks like 3 bags and a couple of plates, and there's the sticker sheet that you have as well. There's the 2 plates you have, which I assume is going to be the bottom of the box, and of course the stick for the sign. And then we've got, yep, 3 numbered bags. So number 1 looks like it's going to be the box itself, and then 2 looks like the bear or dog or whatever it is, and then the details for number 3. And here's the little book. I just banned it out. And it doesn't look anything particularly special. I don't think, yeah, you don't normally get any write-ups or anything in these little guys. And there it is. They're parts pieces of the back. So it's 56 pages long. Not bad. Should be a good build. Before I get building, I just want to show that I finally have some of these little plastic trays. I got them really cheap from Amazon. I'll actually stick a link in the description if you're interested. I found that when I was just pouring the pieces onto the desk, they would roll off the back and go down on the floor, and then I have to dig around and try and find minifigure heads or whatever. So hopefully this will make it a little cleaner and easier to build. We'll see though. I'm not 100% sure how this is going to look on camera. You know, it's a bit more fun to see the parts kind of dissipate. So you can let me know in the comments below. That would be appreciated. But enough talking. Let's get building. So start with tossing bag 1 to my little container. And first thing we do is build up the box. I don't know about you, but I thought the box was actually rectangular based on the artwork and not a square, but there you go. It's got a nice pattern of 2 colorways of that light and darker pink. And then of course it's tiled at the top just to give it a beautiful polished feel. And then you make the sign with the red heart and some tiles. And then I take a minute or 2 here just to get the sticker quite right. I don't know about you, but it takes me a bit because there's nothing quite like a crooked sticker to really irritate me. Now that I finally got them together, the sign is in place. I actually like the box. It's really pretty, and I think the 2 signs is a nice little touch. You can pick what you want it to say. If you just want it to be celebrating to love or say I love you to give it to a particular person, maybe. It's a nice feature to add in. Inside the box, we've got the 2 jumpers that is for the animal to sit in. The box itself is nothing particularly special. It's just solid construction. No exciting part usage or anything there, but highly effective design. So on to bag 2, and you actually combine bag 2 and 3 together into one build stage, and we sort of create this little animal that has a very strong snot core structure and then is all tiled off with those curved elements. This is a really enjoyable part of the build, just seeing how all these little pieces come together to create something that's quite animated, and you can switch out those eyes, which you'll see in a minute as well. Spoiler alert, I picked up 2 of these during the promotional period, so I've actually built 2 different variations, and I went rogue and changed it up from how they are in the artwork too. Now, we're going to have a great debate, I think, of what this is. I believe it's supposed to be a Shiba Inu dog. Before I looked up what it was, I thought it was a bear, but it could be a fox. It could be whatever you want it to be. I think that's a nice thing about Lego. Just whatever you want it to be, it's what it is. I really like this set as a pair. It sort of feels kind of like a bookend almost. I think that comes from the blocky bottom and then the sort of height that you get from the sign. Of the 2 signs, I do prefer the I love you sticker. I think it pops better than the love one. It sort of looks a little lost with the background, and the word itself doesn't pop enough. Once we look at the back, you can see the sort of technic elements there to have the ears sort of sit at whatever angle you would like it to, so it pops out the back of the head. The back of the sign is also a little unfinished, so it's not really a 360 model. You could put them back to front like that, make a little kissing booth. You could put them side by side. I'm contemplating just doubling them up together actually and creating one big thing with the 2 bears inside. We'll see what happens. For a set with so few pieces, I actually find it really visually stimulating. I think it's the heart at the top, and then the chocolate box at the bottom, and the little flower, and then of course the animal's eyes draw you in as well. Bears themselves, I'm calling them bears. Just go with it. If you want to call it the animals. The animals themselves just pop out. It will actually lose its jumper from its bum. That's okay. You don't really need it. It will still sit without falling over or whatever. And here I'm trying to put it back in and take it back out and see if I can grab it. Nope, it stays in there, so it's stuck. And let's see if it's just that one or if it's both of them. And oh, yep, he lost his jumper too. I really like the curvature at the bottom there to create the little feet kind of tucked in. It's a nice little technique that they employed. And I think these little animals look good without the boxes themselves. So if you weren't into sort of the I love you Valentine's thing, you're like, okay, I was playing with them a little bit. You can just definitely have these as two cute little animals that are sitting around. And I like the little tail detail there. I don't know if I was able to show that before. Around their neck, they've used some green plate and a red modified plate to have basically the collar area. I know it's a dog. I can't help it. It's got a tail and a collar. There's a closer look at the collar, but to me it doesn't really look like a dog, but I guess it's a dog. Okay, it's also got kind of squirrel-like aspects. Let's move on. There's the technique area. You can see a little closer here at the back, and you can move those ears just a little bit. We can have them up or more to the side, but if you move them up, you can't really quite see them, so best leave them at an angle as intended. Gift purchases can pretty much be a hit or miss. You pick them up because it's free Lego and they're not always your favorite set, but I have to say that I was pleasantly surprised by how much I enjoyed building this and mostly looking at it when it's finished. My favorite is definitely the closed eyes with the I love you, so the one on the right, but honestly as a pair I think they work perfectly. I now need to decide where to display them. I'll probably take them to work, but for now I think they are appropriately placed in the Harry Potter flying object section. I don't think two themes have ever gone better together. While you take a look at some of the sets I have on this shelf, please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and do comment as to what animal you think it was and whether or not you like the parts on the table sort of disappearing as it built or in the bin sort of hidden and a bit more clean. And do remember to subscribe too, because there's plenty of new content coming out of the channel soon and I wouldn't want you to miss it. Most importantly though, have a great day and thanks for watching.